Donald Trump versus the establishment. The GOP nominee unleashing a series of tweets slamming House Speaker Paul Ryan and other Republicans for not supporting him. The Donald kicking off his early morning tweet storm, saying, quote, "Despite winning the second debate in a landslide, every poll, it's hard to do well when Paul Ryan and others give zero support," end quote. Here now, Republican Congressman Dana Rohrabacher from California. Congressman, I believe you used to write for Ronald Reagan, and I was just thinking, what would Ronald Reagan think of what has happened to the Republican Party?
Well, Ronald Reagan was a victim of the same party establishment negating his chances of being elected, just like Don Trump. Every time Ronald Reagan ran for office, whether it was governor the first time, and I was the chairman of Youth for Reagan for L.A. County in 1966 when he ran for governor. Right. Oh, he can't win. The establishment can't. Same when he ran for president. He can't win. He can't win. Trump has faced this. It's the same thing.
But Congressman, when Ronald Reagan became the nominee, he didn't attack the people that were sort of lukewarm about him. Donald Trump, according to Charlie Gasparino anyway, our own Charlie Gasparino is reporting that Trump is actually encouraging a PAC to run against Paul Ryan in his election.
Well, I think that it is natural for a guy like Don Trump to be upset when people who are supposed to be loyal to him, now that he has won the primary process, rather than betraying all the primary voters and backing the nominee of the party, now they're going to trash Trump and throw him out because they don't like what the result of the primary elections were. Of course he should be upset with them. Of course he should be, and I'm upset with them, and most rank-and-file Republicans are upset with these guys who, they're betraying the Republican voters in the primary. I wasn't a Trump person in the primary, but I respect the outcome of the primary process, or I should get out of the Republican Party.
But would you go so far as to give support to a PAC that was trying to get Paul Ryan defeated?
You know, let me tell you something. Paul Ryan is doing everything he can do to get Trump defeated. So why are you not complaining about that? That's much more significant because Trump won the election. Trump won the primary. Betraying the Republican voters in the primary is a betrayal of the Republican Party, and that's what Ryan is doing by throwing Trump under the bus.
And finally, what about the House and the Senate? How does all of this translate into more trouble or support for the Republicans who are running in the House and the Senate?
Well, because we have our own leadership in the House and the Senate that's being disloyal to the winner, to the nominee of the party, that's bound to hurt us in our elections. The the voters are bound to say, why am I voting for these guys? They don't even respect my vote in the primary. So this is bound to hurt us, and Paul Ryan should have known that before he stepped up. And unfortunately, he's caused great damage. But this is typical of the establishment of the Republican Party. Yeah, as long as they're winning the primaries, everybody's got to stand in line, which we have, to back them up. But if we get somebody more in the anti-establishment wing of the party, or the more patriotic, working-class, blue-collar Republicans, they get their nominee, and all of a sudden, the elitists aren't going to back them up. Yeah, that's what's destroying the party and our chances of winning the election. By the way, I think Trump is going to win, and I think we're going to keep control because we represent what the people want.
Okay, well, Congressman Rohrabacher, just for those who don't know, he was there right in the beginning of the Reagan Revolution, as he said, and was working for Ronald Reagan, so he's seen this twice. Congressman, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.